Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Khairunisa binti Muhammad Ridwan Rajan and I'm from class DLM5F. Today, our warehouse layout for our warehouse and materials handling technology. So, next slide. Okay, our company is Zoku Logistics Sendirian Berhad, which is located in Sepang, Malaysia. The reason why we choose to locate our warehouse in Sepang, address in 3A Perindustrian Cipta Industrial Park, Bandar Serenya, 43900 Sepang, Selangor, because it is located in the center of Malaysia, which is easier for logistics activities surrounding Malaysia for the international and local industries itself. There is also railways, airports, and seaports nearby for logistic activities to be shipped internationally. Our warehouse consists of 43,500 square feet of land area and 20,548 square feet built up. For our warehouse, we choose to design it using the UFlow design layout. It is because it helps in optimizing the small space with full capacity and maximizes efficiency. Next slide. Okay. Other than that, we designed the warehouse layout based on what our company offers in their service, which includes of perishable products, especially foods. Whether it consists of the need of refrigerated, such as meat or dairy products, or dry, such as sauce and spices types of food. Below, we include a layout of the design for our house. As you can see, we place the refrigerated store area in the middle lane because it is easier to move in and out of the cold storage items, which is also nearer to both compartments of the receiving and shipping staging area. Meanwhile, for the dry storage area, we decided to place it at the corners of the warehouse because we want to make sure that we place the goods in a cool and dark place to ensure the high temperature and safer storage for dry food products. As for receiving and shipping staging area, we located them near to each other for easy logistics flow and storage of in and out.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Haris Irfan. So, our company offered a service for perishable goods. Something perishable is likely to be spoiled in some condition. A perishable is a type of goods that have limited shelf life if it's not refrigerated or not stored in right condition. Perishable goods are also a type of food that will go bad quickly if you leave it out of the fridge. So in our company, we provide three type of service in our company. So first is cross docking, second is storage, and third is logistic. So for cross docking, why we choose cross docking? Because it is easier to handle perishable goods. Cross docking is also often used when handling sensitive and perishable inventory. Due to the reduced shelf life, inventory needs to be retailers with a reasonable remaining shelf life. By foregoing storage and utilizing cross-docking delivery time is reduced. This provides the goods with a longer sales window. We're using this method to reduce the time period for delivery time to keep the goods in good condition within the times in our storage. So the second type of service we offer is storage. For storage, we usually don't keep our goods for a long time period because we want to keep our perishable goods in high quality condition, and because we mostly using cross-docking service. So we had offered two types of storage, which is cold storage and dry storage. So the third type of service we provide is logistics. For logistics, we choose the highest quality transport to deliver our perishable goods. Perishable goods is any product which is quality deteriorates due to environmental condition. Through time, so we have choosing the most suitable type of transport that can transport the goods with highest quality in handling for perishable goods. So we offered two types of transport. The first is road that have internal cooling system. So one type of transport we use is reefer truck that have internal cooling system that can maintain a specific temperature inside the trailer. Using a reefer truck can be an affordable, efficient way to transport perishable goods. Reefer trucks are valued for their ability that make them perfect for ensuring freshness of a variety of products. So the second type is rail. For rail, it is a reverse with cooling agent. Train cars should have an insulating lining as well as a special system for refrigeration, loading and unloading. Dry ice is often used to keep the goods cool. Refrigerated cars differ from simple insulated boxcars and ventilated boxcars. It is commonly used for transporting fruits that are fitted with cooling apparatus. Reefers can be ice cooled, equipped a variety of mechanical refrigeration system, or it is utilized carbon dioxide that is either as dry ice or in liquid form as a cooling agent to protect our perishable goods. So that's all from me. So we move on to our next presenter.
So next slide. Okay, so moving on to the storage use and system use for our company. For the storage use, we storage, and for systems, we conclude of three, which is FIFO, set or as perishable goods have a shortened shelf life, the storage that is used to keep it always fresh and clean is by using refrigerated warehousing, whether it is chilled, dry, or frozen, for seafood, meat products, dairy products, and other more. For refrigerated storage, it needs a requirement of temperature sensitive pharmaceuticals. Cold storage prevents bacteria growth so that the goods can be stored for a longer period of time hygienically, which is called cold chain, whether in warehouse or in transportation. The storage of warehouse or transportation of rail and road for refrigerated goods, there are three methods of storage, which is isothermal, refrigerated, and freezer in rail or road. Refrigerated is kind of storage which stores off any temperature, control the substance that helps prevent the substance from decaying. With a temperature control storage, we can set the temperature to the most suitable temperature for the goods. The storage is the most cost-effective option for cold storage of small quantities of temperature-sensitive products. They can also be mobilized, which gives them the advantage for extra flexibility. For isothermal containers, it is suitable for food products which are highly resistant to the effects of chemical agents and weathering, and represent the most practical choice in terms of quality, efficiency, and durability. For the next slide. Okay. Moreover, the storage of dry products, it is stored and packed with a dry insect-proof tightly to prevent the growth of mold from the environment moisture. It is placed in a cool, dry, and dark area, which is related to the higher the temperature and the longer the shelf life. Next slide. So moving on to the system that we use in our warehouse for the storage of perishable goods is FIFO strategy, which is first in, first out, which is the earlier products stored in and is the earlier products that are to be sent out. Next is by setting par levels of which you forecast the inventory needed monthly to avoid overstocking and wastage. In addition, is regular auditing, which we manually check the goods lifespan and expiry dates, or we use the ERP, which is Enterprise Resource Planning System. So we pass to the next presenter.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nima Mafif from DLM5F. Okay, I'm going to present about the types of materials handling used. In our warehouse, we use material handling items to help handle the movement of products in the warehouse with full care and properly. The material handling items also help reduce human energy to work around the warehouse. We use of four material handlings for our company, which is forklift, pallets, slip sheets, and rams. Okay, so firstly is forklifts. The forklifts is used to lift and transport materials inside the warehouse, especially heavy and bulky items. The type of forklift that we use in our warehouse is the Toyota Class 1 electric motor riders. Okay, so why we choose Toyota Class 1 electric motor riders as our forklift? Because the forklifts are electric motor riders. These electric powered forklifts are ideal for loading and unloading, tractor trailers, handling pallets, and a number of other applications, especially for our food storage. Because they are powered by an electric battery, Class 1 forklifts are much quieter and create no emissions. Batteries on Class 1 forklifts also function as part of the counterweight to help maintain lifting capacity. The forklift has three wheels, and in our warehouse, we consist of 7 units around the warehouse for personal use. Okay, next is pallets. Okay, so pallets are used in freight shipping to protect goods. Also for carriers, pallet shipping makes freight handling more efficient and help maximize trailer space. Pallets are used to stack, store, protect, and transport materials while storing it in the warehouse. The size of pallets that we use in our warehouse, which is 48 inches times 40 inches, which helps to stabilize the stacking pallets evenly and accurately, and it is made from wood. Okay, the third one is slip sheet. Okay, sorry. Okay, the slip sheet is used as a pallet support device in vehicle delivery and transportation of the goods. When slip sheets are supported by a pallet board, flat load carrying surface or a cart or forklift truck, the structural strength of the slip sheet supports the product load's weight. It helps to decrease the human intervention in order to provide safety and efficiency of the work. It also helps to prevent damages when goods are being stacked close to each other, which reduces the conditions of slip goods and fall down. It is also often used to push or pull the load on and off of the forklifts forks carefully with care. Okay, lastly, we got ramps. Ramps is used in transporting the freight from ground level to dock height. Each dock has a ramp on it that we place it in the receiving area and shipping area when the goods are in bulk to go in and out of the truck to be moved. Okay, that's all from me. I'll pass to the next presenter.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Nur Rafiq. I'm going to continue to explain the technologies being used in our warehouse. The technologies in the warehouse is used to handle the system systematically, and accordingly. In our warehouse, we provide 7 technologies which consist of pallets tunnel, trash wrapper, inline PSR, washing station, freezer spacer insertion robotics, and long-term freezer. Okay, next slide. Okay, firstly, I'm going to explain pallet tunnel. Pallet tunnel is a slot where pallet base will be stacked and straightened before they are stored. Uh, a forklift will carry the pallet into the pallet tunnel. and where the pallet will be straightened, and then they will carry it into their storage area. Okay, next slide. Okay. Next machinery is stretch wrapper. Stretch wrapper is a machine used to wrap a pallet of product. When the pallet is put on top of the stretch wrapper, a sensor will detect its presence and wrap it around the pallet with plastic. This operation happens before the pallets is stored inside dry area to keep the dust and bacteria away. Okay, next slide. Okay. Okay, inline PSR or inline pallet spacer remover is a machine used to remove spacer from the stacked product. When a pallet is transferred to the PSR, the machine will rotate 90 degrees horizontally and a worker will manually remove the spacer in between the layer as you can see in the pictures. Okay. Then the spacer will return to its original position and the pallets will be transferred to shipment trucks. Okay, next slide. Okay, next machine is washing station. Washing, watching, Washing station is a compartment where the spacer and pallet being washed. The spacer is stacked together and put inside a giant washer. Then, pressurized water will spray on the spacer to remove any dirt or dust that may stuck in the spacer pellets. Okay, next. Okay. Next is freezer spacer. Freezer spacer is a product that being used in between layer to make sure the product cool equally. The uh, the freezer spacer is made out of USDA and FDA compliant material, making it suitable for direct food contact. Freezer spacer can easily be cleaned and is reversible to eliminate the need for upright orientation. The rigid open lattice design allow for complete airflow and support for unstable layer. Okay. Next is robotics. Uh, Freezer spacer insertion robotics. Robotics is used to put the spacer on top of product and between each layer to ensure accurate placement of spacer, thus increase the stability of the product stack. Um, and and the last machine is long-term freezer. Long-term freezer is used in the warehouse to keep ambient temperature low. The product that stored in the warehouse are perishable goods such as dairy product. So cool temperature is important to ensure the product on top of top quality. Okay. Uh, that okay. That's all from us. Thank you.